So under data presentation, we'll be looking at frequency table. Now, when you're asked to construct a frequency table, it's just a way to present your data. It helps you to kind of summarize the data before we go into data analysis. Does that make sense? Now, the best way to explain this perfectly is to take an example. So let's take an example. So we've got this question. In 2019, the government asked 50 farmers to send how many crates of eggs they sold in the month of June. Below is the list that was compiled. So we've got this list. Now we are expected to put this in a frequency table. Now let's try to do this. So we've got solution. So the first thing to do is just to note the range of data that we have in the list. So if you look closely, the lowest number is 30, and then I'm looking, the highest is 55, and then we have 35, we have 40, we have 45, and I can see 50. So it's like this is the range of data. So we have 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Now we've got to write that here. So we have crates 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and then we've got 55. Do you understand? Now the next column we need to create is what we call tally. Does this make sense? Now we need to try to find out how many 30s do we have in this list of data, how many 35s, how many 40s, how many 45s, how many 50s, how many 55s. Can we do that? So let's start with 30. So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, we have 6, 7. So we've got 7 30s. So we'll be having under tally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see? 6, 7. Does that make sense? So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. When you want to represent 5, you cross. Do you understand? So we have pies of 5s. Let's go to the next one. We have 35. So we are trying to look for 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 35, 5, 6, 7, 8. I missed one here. 9. So we have 9 35s. So let's represent it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you understand? The next is 40. So let's go for 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 40s. So we represent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 10. Then 1. Do you understand? Let's go for the next 45. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 45s. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Then we go for 50. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 50s. So we represent it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1. Now we are left with 55. So let's try to get for 55. For 55 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 655. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6. Now the last thing we need to do is to create a column for frequency. How many 30s do we have? This is 5, 6, 7. So we write 7. How many 35s? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we write 9. How many 40s? 5, 10, 11. So we write 11. How many 45s? 5, 6. So we write 6. How many 50s? 5, 10, 11. So we write 11. How many 55? 5, 6. So we write 6. Now to confirm that you are correct, if you add all the frequencies, you should get 50 because we're told in the question that we add 50 farmers. Can we try it? Let's just confirm that we are correct. 7 plus 9 is 16, plus 1 is 17, 17 plus 6 is 23, 24, 24 plus 6 is 30, so we have 0 carry 3, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5, so we have 50. So we are sure that we are correct. Now this here is the frequency table. Do you understand? Now before we end this video, I would like to teach us how to create a frequency table when we are given a set of intervals. Can we do that? So we have this question. The following is the record of marks of 40 candidates in an examination. We've got a list of data, and we are told using a class interval 11 to 20, 21 to 30, construct a frequency distribution table. Now let's try to solve this. So we have solution, we have marks. Now in this case we've got intervals 11 to 20, 21 to 30. Now we know that the lower part of the spectrum, if you like, is 11. Then we need to find the biggest number so we know where we are going to. Now if you look carefully, I can see that the biggest number seems to be 92. It then means we are going all the way to probably 100. Now let's try to write the intervals. So we have 11 to 20. We have next 21 to 30. All we need to do is just to follow this format. So we have 31 to 40. Then 41 to 50, then 51 to 60, then 61 to 70, then we have 71 to 80, 81 to 90. Now you know the biggest number there is 92, so 92 is not yet covered, so we still have to go one more. We have 91 to 100. Does this make sense? Now we've gotten the full spectrum of the intervals. The next thing we want to have is the tally. Remember how we did the last question? So now look carefully. We are trying to look for numbers within 11 to 20. So whether 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, all those numbers will fall under this basket. Do you understand? Can we do that? So now let's try to look for numbers between 11 to 20. Now let's do this. 11 to 20. We've got 19. We've got 14. We've got 18. We've got 13. And I think we've got 19. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll be having 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget 5. Then we move to the next, 21 to 30. 21 to 30. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, 31 to 40. 31 to 40. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 41 to 50 is next. 41 to 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next is 51 to 60. So let's try to do 51 to 60. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5. So we write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next is 61 to 70. So 61 to 70. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next is 71 to 80. So we have 71 to 80. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next is 81 to 90. So we have 81 to 90. Let's try to do this. We have 1, 2, 3. So we have 3. So we write 3. 1, 2, 3. Then lastly, 91 to 100. 91 to 100, we have 1, 2. So we've got just 2. So we are going to write 1, 2. Now we'll create the next column, frequency. I hope you understand. Here we've got 5. Here we have 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. 4. 5. 4. 4. 3. 2. Now remember, we are told that there are 40 candidates. It then means that to prove that our answer is correct, if we add all the frequency, we should get 40. Let's try. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 plus 7 is 18. 18 plus 4 is 22. 22 plus 5 is 27. 27 plus 4 is 31. 31 plus 4 is 35. 35 plus 3 is 38. 38 plus 2 is 40. So I think we are correct. Now this is the answer to the question. This is our frequency table. Do you understand?